Please excuse my state of undress. I promise I'm not naked all the way down. It's just so hot. The sun has come out with a vengeance. See, look at that. Terrifyingly hot. I've been a bit slack with videos for the last few days. I have been filming some stuff, so I'm just going to kind of bash it together in no particular order and try and tell you the story of how I arrived in this unbelievably hot campsite in Germany. Thanks. You'd be forgiven from these videos if you thought that I was perhaps just cycling repeatedly along the same piece of coast in the Netherlands. I'm still going through dead flat farmland. There are windmills to one side, a whopping great dike to the other, and it does all look kind of similar. It's very lovely, don't get me wrong. It is all kind of the same, and I promise you I am moving through space as we speak. I've left Gambast, whatever that town was called, far behind me, and I'm heading now, hopefully, for Cuxhaven, where I will camp again, and then tomorrow I'm going to get a boat down the Elbe and pick up a huge monster canal, which I'll follow north for a while, which should be good. I always enjoy cycling down a nice canal, although I think this one will probably make the Kennet and Avon look rather tiny by comparison. Still, early in the day yet, anything could happen. Dragons, trolls, leaky dikes, we shall see. There is an ancient Viking tradition that says that when you roll over the 500th mile of any cycle tour, you stop immediately to have a banana. I kind of hoped it would happen in some amazing soft focus nirvana where the mountains would drop sweet wine and the hills would melt, but actually it happened on a kind of industrial estate in Aberhausen. But you know, traditions. Have a banana. Too ripe. So I'm still in Cuxhaven. I just bought my ticket for the ferry to Brunsbüttel over the river, but I got the timetables wrong, so I've got an hour and a half to kill. So I'm going to go and try and find a supermarket and stock up for the long trek north up the canal that is awaiting us. Well, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think German supermarkets ever open. I've passed 2 Lidls, an Aldi and a Real, and they're all closed even though it says they should be open. It's very strange. Almost feels like a trap. Shit, I'm getting out of here. Well, I don't know, maybe it's a seasonal thing. Nothing's open except a little kiosk selling fish burgers, so fish burger for breakfast. So, after an exhaustive search of the local area, I found 4 supermarkets, all of which were dark and deserted. I've ordered an emergency inventory and the supplies are as follows. 1 half bag of boiled sweets, past their best. 1 helping of couscous, 1 helping of muesli, 4 bread rolls, half a small piece of camembert and 1 rather sorry spring onion. Fortunately we have plenty of coffee. Put the men on half rations, hoping that we can resupply when we get off the boat in Brunksbüttel. But if we can't, things might be meagre for the next few days because I don't think we're passing any towns. Ooh, it's gonna get hungry. I'm gonna have to eat another sledge dog. Damn it, we're running low. Maybe a servant instead. I don't know what's going on now. I'm in another town, another massive shopping centre. Everything's closed. It says we are open Monday to Saturday 8 till 8 and it's like 2 o'clock and there's nobody here. In fact, the town is worryingly empty. I think I can hear a wolf howling. Either it's a bank holiday or something, or the war's started. That's all I can think of. Anyway, I'm going to have to just push on north without any food and hope I pass by somewhere. Otherwise I'm digging into that last cup of couscous and a single spring onion. Fantastic. Right, here we go. North. Whip up the dogs and let's get cracking. Well, we've left the town of Brunksbüttel behind us, and although we are perilously short on supplies, my heart rests easier knowing that we are on the way again. That was a creepy town. Will somebody look up whether or not it's a bank holiday? Thursday the 20-something of May in Germany? Because that town was dead. But I did see one man walking along with a tuba and lots of drunk youth urinating. So I'm thinking bank holiday or some kind of festival. Anyway, I'm heading north on the canal now. No hope of resupplying. Those sledge dogs are doomed. Found out why all the shops were closed yesterday. This is my new riding buddy, Florian from Kiel's. Apparently yesterday was Father's Day, when all the men like to get a little hand cart full of beer and a sound system and walk around the countryside getting drunk. Sounds like the kind of tradition I might bring back to England. I think it would do very well there. But it's all back to normal now. So I get to resupply in the next town, buy more nuts and bananas, and push on north through some very lovely countryside that feels a lot like home. Aww.